Hey everyone, welcome back to Drax's Gaming. I'm super excited today. We are going to be opening up a box of Flesh and Blood Tales of Aria First Edition. Now, a little bit about this company. Legend Story Studios came out and made this game, Flesh and Blood, and it came out towards the end of 2019. They made this game so that it would be played in Flesh and Blood, in person. Problem is, beginning of 2020, the COVID virus is around. So everyone thinks, well, this game's not going to do well. It's going to lose some hype. It's going to lose that power because you can't go in person and play. Well, it survived. It is now on its fifth expansion or fifth set, doing very well, and it's gaining a huge amount of ground. I'm super excited because I've been wanting to get into this so bad, and I was able to pick this box up from my local shop. You can simply open this up. Now, a little bit about this game is you've got a different setup than you do with something like Magic the Gathering. With that game, you've got lands or mana that you use as resource. In this game, you don't. You use your cards as resource. But you also have a hero, and your hero has equipment, armor equipment, and also weapons. Oh, look at those cards. I'm going to be going in depth on a second video on how to build a deck. What we're going to be doing in this one is just opening up some packs. I'm going to put this to the side here. We're going to kind of shuffle these up. I don't want to see which ones I opened up where, however I want to do it. What's nice with the first edition that they don't do with the other editions, the Unlimited Edition, is first editions have something called cold foils. Cold foils are special cards that were made for first edition so you can collect them as opposed to having something done in their unlimited version. So the cold foils, once they get reprinted, are done into a rainbow foil. You will find rainbow foils in this set, but right now we're just going to kind of crack into it, see what we can't pull. The rarity cards are different. You're going to have a lot of cards like your common cards. Your common cards you're going to see quite a bit of. You have your rares, which you'll probably get one to two every pack. Your majestics, which are a little bit harder to get, you might get one in every 4 packs. Then you have your God, I can't think of what I'm talking about now. Doesn't matter, but you get legendary cards, which are the hardest to get, like 1 in 1,000 packs, and then you have your fabled, which you'll get 1 in every, say, 96 packs. So we're going to kind of go through here, and the artwork on these is just beautiful. They do a great job in just portraying everything and having a lot of bright colors. This set is an elemental deck where you have your elemental ranger, Lexi, or you have Briar, your elemental kind of mage, or Oldhim, who is a elemental warrior. Okay, we've got our first common foil. Love the foiling on that. You can see it kind of just pops right out. And we've got your equipment. Usually your equipment cards come after your foil, or could be your majestic or your cold foil. So we got to watch out for that. And then we've got some more common cards. We're not going to stick too long into this. When we go into our second set, we will talk about the rarities and coloration. This is your token card. Token cards are used for heroes. If you don't have the hero, you can use them in place of that. Now, one thing you want to do is watch out for some of the more special cards. They can do quite a bit. Commons, you'll see in this set here, the commons, or any of the cards, the borders are filled in. On an unlimited set, they're hollowed. It's just a circle. So you can tell right off the bat that this is first edition based on that. Love that lightning surge. Beautiful card. Love the colorations on that. Legendary Story Studios did a great job with their artists. It does have their artist names written in there, so you can see which artist did it. A lot of the artists have some just amazing, outstanding work. We got the flash card, our first rare. We've got a rare Weave Ice, beautiful Weave Ice card in the foil. And we've got our token, or our amulet, and then some more common cards. Common cards come at the end. It's a different setup than some of the other packs. And then we've got Briar, Warden of Thorns. This is the mature version. And again, I'll go over those when we do the deck building video next, so you can see how a deck is built and what you need. There's a couple different types, but each card has something like a red, a blue, or a yellow. Red being usually having a higher attack, yellow being in the middle, and blue having a lower attack, but they all have a value in which to pay for cards, and that's how you play. You use your cards to pay, and then you can play some cards. So we're going to kind of go through these a little quickly. Ball Lightning. We've got Rejuvenate, Into Invigorate. Again, look at the artwork on that. The colors on that. It's beautiful. It just pops right out. And we've got our rare Turn Timber, Into Icequake. And we have a common rainbow foil, Winter's Bite. And oh my god, we have a cold foil equipment card. This it might not be hard or easy to see, but there's foiling around the edges, around the boots. This is exciting. Our first cold foil, the suede hides. That is just amazing. Again, you only get the cold foils in first edition. The other editions do not have cold foils, so to pull one is amazing. We're going to keep going through here. Again, the rest of these are going to be commons. You're not going to see anything too crazy. Again, just the artwork on that is just amazing artwork. I love this. I find it to be sometimes even better than Magic the Gathering's artwork, and that's been around a while. But these artists do an awesome job of showcasing their work. Groundbreak, Invigorate. Again, you're going to see a lot of these cards. The commons, again, they are commons, so you'll see a lot of them out there. We've got Weave Lightning in a rare. And we have our first Majestic. It is Duskblade. That's very nice. And again, we'll go into weaponry when we do that later. We've got our Rainbow Foil, Amulet of Ice. And we've got Plume of Evergrowth, an equipment card. And we've got the rest of our commons. Blizzard Bolt, very nice card. There's a couple different sets, or a couple different equipment and heroes in this set. This is an elemental based one, and I'm really liking Lexi. She's looking to be a great archer card, and I'd like to see how she plays with these new cards now that she's out. Okay, we've got a rare Embolden, Into a Turn Timber again. We have a common foil, Rite of Replenishment, and the rainbow foiling on first editions seems to pop out so much more than on unlimited editions. We've got the rest of our commons. This is Singeing Steelblade, not Singing Steelblade, as some people tend to say if you're reading it quickly. So right now they've done some tournaments. They're called callings. The last one they did in Las Vegas turned out to be huge. They had like 1,000 people there. It was great. So this game is really taking off, even with COVID. It's still doing a great job of making a return. We got Vela Flash, again, beautiful rainbow foil, even though it's a common card, into another common. We've got Deep Blue and the rest of our commons. This game is going to be something special. If it can just continue on, you've got a huge backing of people starting to really enjoy this, and I can't wait to see where this goes. I think we're gonna have a one of the best card games out there. Main focus now is going to be on this card game, just for the fact that it's so fun to play once you get to play it. We've got a Frostfang for a rare, Emboldenment. We've got Weave Lightning as a rare, and again, this is a yellow one. You can see topping on the top there. It kind of shows coloration. Beautiful card. And we've got a common Cracker Jacks, again, equipment card. And Briar in her token. Every pack will have a token at the end. Tokens are used in place of regular cards if you can't get them. They're also used, there's some that are used for tournaments where if you can't fill a deck by doing a sealed deck, you can use some of the tokens in that place. And we've got Lightning Press for our first rare. Into a Snapshot, we have a Majestic Rainbow Foil Blizzard. That is a beautiful card. Our first Majestic, or sorry, second Majestic, but first in the Rainbow Foil. And then Amulet of Ice for our equipment, and the rest of our commons. We're gonna go ahead and sleeve that foil. But Cracked Bauble is another one that's used as a resource generator that's used for building decks from sealed or draft when you don't have enough. But that is a nice card. Actually, let's go ahead and sleeve up the other Majestic too while we're at it. I don't want to forget about that one. Now, first editions tend to stay around for about 4 to 6 months, I believe, or it depends on how fast they sell out. And how much they'll be around, but then they start going into their unlimited, where the unlimited is used a lot of times just to build decks because it's quick and easy and cheaper. We've got Weave Ice for our rare. We've got Weave Earth for our rare. We've got a Earth Lore Surge for our Rainbow Foil, and Coat of Frost for our equipment, and the rest of our commons in the set. And again, another token card. And you can see on the front you have the different heroes. So you've got Briar, you've got Lexi, and you've got Oldhim. So far the one cold foil is nice, and the two Majestics. So we're doing pretty well on that aspect. It'd be nice if we could pull a Fabled or a Legendary. That would be quite amazing. We've got another Embolden into a Biting Gale. And then we have another rare Snapshot in the Rainbow Foil. Nice card. And we have a Ragamuffins hat for our common equipment. And we have the rest of our commons. And there's Lexi as the young version. There's two versions. There's a young version and a mature version. Young version, of course, is used in blitz decks or smaller decks. It's for a quick game, usually about 10 to 15 minutes. Whereas your standard deck has the mature version, which is used for a longer game. Usually could be as long as an hour. Okay, and we've got Explosive Growth for our first rare. Into a Turn Timber, with a Bramble Spark as our common foil. Not bad. And Runaway, generic common equipment, and the rest of our cards here. And there's Oldhim, Grandfather of Eternity. This is the mature version. And then there's a weapon. Tokens, again, tokens are nice if you need them to replace some of those cards. You start right off with your hero with weapons and equipment right off the bat. You don't play those during the game. They start right off. And we've got Evergreen for our first rare. Into a Sigil of Suffering. We have a common Entangle in the rainbow foil. And Rotten Old Buckler. Pretty common, generic equipment. It's been around a couple sets now. Ooh, very nice. Glacial Footsteps. And there's Lexi in the mature version. Lexi Livewire and Rosetta Thorn, which is a Rune Blade weapon. I'd like to actually work on building a Ranger deck. We'll have to see what kind of cards we pull out of here. But again, we're going to go through our commons pretty quickly. And we've got another Frostfang rare with a Blossoming Spellblade Majestic. Look at the beauty in that card. That's a Rune Blade action. It's a red one too, so it's a really good one. Very nice. And we've got our common rainbow foil. There's Amulet of Lightning. And we've got Mark of Lightning for our equipment. And then the rest of our cards, our token. But another Majestics. That's 3 Majestics, one being foil. We're going to sleeve these up. Right now, the collectability on this card game isn't super huge. Again, because the game is still new, I think it's going to be a couple years before you really see a huge value in these. But right now, if you can get your hands on some first editions, I would do that. You're definitely gonna have some really good cards, especially with those chances for those cold foils. Rare Bolt and Shot, good Ranger card. Another Majestic, Channel Thunderstep. Very nice Majestic. It's a lightning action, so a lot of these cards have fusions where you have lightning and earth and different actions that you put together. We've got Break Ground for our rainbow foil. Into another Runaways. And the rest of our commons. And Old Him as the young version. But in this set, the fusions will work so where you gain your hero will gain some extra power, extra damage as they're doing certain things if they can use certain types of cards together. So like a lightning and say ice, if they're used together, could fuse to make extra damage. Nice looking card. Icy Encounter. Into a So Tomorrow. With Entwined Earth. Into Electrify. Again, the artwork on these is just amazing. I love the artists that they have. We've got Blizzard Bolt. Into our rare Sigil of Suffering. Next rare is Ice Quake. And there's Icy Encounter in the rainbow foil. Common equipment is going to be Mark of Lightning. And we've got the rest of our commons. I like to go through just in case for some reason there's a weird thing at the end that, maybe there's a Majestic or something hidden in there. So far I haven't seen any of that, but you never know. Okay, another Icy Encounter. Again, you can see a lot of the commons just because they are common. You're going to have quite a bit of them in your deck. We've got Flash again for a rare. Into Rites of Lightning. Into a common Rejuvenate in the rainbow foil. We've got another Suede Hides regular, not a cold foil. If I did miss anything, let me know in the comments below. And if you do like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so I can continue doing these videos. I'd love to at some point hit 50 subscribers by the end of the year. We are in October now, or almost October. So I'd like to kind of hit that. That'd be a nice little goal. I'd love to hit 100 viewers, or 100 followers. We've got Evergreen in a rare. Another Majestic, Seek and Destroy. This is a really good card. It's got a go again feature that lets your hero go again. So you have one action that you can do per turn, but with the go again feature, you can go again. So you get that action point back. So it is a ranger action. This is one of the better cards out there. We've got Flake Out in the rainbow foil. I love the rainbowing on that effect. It is a common card. It is a red, so that's pretty nice. And we've got Amulet of Earth and the rest of our commons. Let's go ahead and sleeve that Majestic up. So we're doing pretty well. I have a feeling we'll get probably about 5 Majestics in this box. I think we're at 5 now, maybe 6. We've got a few more cards to go. Okay. A little quicker here. We've got Snapshot for our first rare. Into a Bolt and Shot. Sorry for that sneeze. Overflex for our common rainbow foil. Into a Honing Hood for our equipment. And then the rest of our commons. That's a nice looking card. Yep, folks, we are almost done here. We've got about 6 or 7 packs to go. Again, hit that like button, please. I do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe so you can see more videos and when they come out. We've got Press the Lightning again for a rare. Into a Biting Gale. We've got a common Strength of Sequoia. Beautiful card. And we've got Cracker Jacks as our next equipment and our token. So yeah, we've got 5 more packs to go. Let's hit one more Majestic. Be nice to hit another cold foil, especially because they only come in the first editions, and I'd like to have 2. That would be nice. We've got Explosive Growth as our rare with another Majestic. There it is, Sting of Sorcery. It's a Rune Blade action with the go again. Very nice. We've got a common Rejuvenate in the rainbow foil. And we've got Mark of Lightning as our equipment and the rest of our commons. We're going to sleeve this one up again. Majestics are one of the harder ones to get, and they are one of the more powerful cards. Not all of them are great, but they all have some sort of play that you can use them with, depending on the set you're building. So again, our commons, pretty quickly here. I don't want to take up all your time. Weave Ice, beautiful card. Into Rites of Lightning. We have Glacial Footsteps as our rainbow foil and we do have another cold foil, and it has to be Ragamuffin's hat. So we do get another cold foil. Not the best cold foil, but still nice to have that extra one. We've got the rest of our commons. I am pretty excited about that. So far we've gotten 2 equipment pieces as cold foils. How crazy is that? The only thing crazier than that would be to pull a legendary or even a fabled from this box. I'd like to thank my friends down at Games IRL here in Connecticut for allowing me to purchase this box. We've got Cold Weave for a rare. We've got Arcanic Wave Shock for a common rainbow foil. Into a Honing Hood. Without their help out there, I probably would not have been able to do this. And here we go. We've got the last 2 packs. would love some luck. Let's pray to the flesh and blood gods that maybe we'll get some luck and have something extremely nice in here. Maybe another cold foil, or again that fabled or legendary. And we have another majestic Tome of Harvest. That's a good start. And we have a rare foil, Evergreen. Come on, cold foil. And we've got a Cracker Jacks again for another equipment. Blazing Bolt, Arcanic Shock, Entangled, Seismic Surge token. We're going to sleeve this up. And then we have one pack left. It's Old Him. Maybe he will be our savior and will give us a really nice last pack. Let's see here. We've Lightning for our rare. Into Summerwood Shelter. Nice card. Love the art on that. Into a common rainbow foil. The Chilling Ice Vein. With another common equipment. And the rest of our stuff here. So we didn't do too bad. I'm still excited with what we got. We ended up pulling some Majestics. We've got Tome Harvest. Again, Sting of Sorcery. Into a Seek and Destroy with Channel Thunderstep. Blossoming Spellblade. Dusk Blade. Into our foil Majestic Blizzard. And we ended off with a Ragamuffins and Suede Hides in the cold foils. So I do appreciate you all stopping around. Again, if you did like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will be doing more of these videos. My second part to this is going to be building a deck based on the cards that we got out of today's pulls. And I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.